Welcome to 30 Minute Reviews. I am Adam. This is going to be today's episode, the day I'm recording it, because the final batch of Book 3 comes out today. I'm going to do an episode tomorrow or later tonight I'll record it for Book 3. In its finality, Book 2 is what we're going to talk about today. I'm talking about Infinity Train, which I saw someone say is the best show you aren't watching, and I agree with that assessment. That Infinity Train is a fantastic book, fantastic TV show. So we talked about Book 1 last week or 2 weeks ago. I picked it up on DVD at Target for like $10. Book 2 is came out a little while ago. It's on HBOMax now, and I watched it, marathoned it all the way through because it's 11-minute episodes, so it's like 2 hours long, and you can just get that entire thing done in like 2 hours. But it's so good. And what had happened is, so Book 1 follows the story of Tulip trying to get off the train, and she's got to work through her own trauma. At one point during it, she interacts with this kind of chrome car, where she has to interact with her mirror version of herself, and she helps her mirror version escape, and now the mirror version's on the car. So now in the next one, in Book 2, we're now following Mirror Tulip. And she is now trying to escape the train. She wants off the train. And it's the point of the train is to explore characters who are broken. It's exploring, and that's really what it is. So like for Tulip, we see her coming to terms with her parents' divorce, and how she never really coped with it properly, and then and how to see the things in life that aren't necessarily all about reaching her end goal and helping out people and things like that. And we come, and now because we're exploring this with Mirror Tulip, her very existence is the question that she needs answered. So if you watch, like, when you watch the show, it's like one of the fundamental questions is like she's denized on a train. Her role is to help other people come through it, and she makes a friend who is a human going through it, and he also needs help coming to terms with what he has done. And usually the events are, one of the things I've noticed is that there's one catalyzing event for each of the people that put them on the train to begin with. And that's going to be the question that he's trying to answer. Is like him coming to terms with putting popularity above his brother, and putting his brother in harm's way for popularity is one of the things that he needs to deal with. And they make friends with a deer, and it's a very well done season. And I think that one of the things that's really important to note in the whole thing is not just a question of existence or what her role in the universe is, but it's her unwillingness to accept her fate that kind of makes her an intriguing character to follow. So, if you have not watched Infinity Train yet, I cannot recommend this show enough. The art is beautiful. It's kind of a young adult show, but it's not vulgar. Like, it's not like, it kind of reminds me of BoJack Horseman, which is an animated TV show for adults, but the humor isn't vulgar, the humor isn't crude, it's just, the humor flows on organically from the situation. The characters feel really human, not like caricatures of people, and it's just such a well-done show. And the show is in danger of being canceled. So, there's no time commitment to do this, because in 3 days you can watch all 3 of them, and the only time you watch a movie. And if you have HBO Max, 100% go do that. I saw someone say get a free trial of HBO Max and then go watch Infinity Train. Watch Infinity Train. It is such a good show, and it's really setting the bar in terms of what can and can't be done what can and should be done in animated television. Like, visually, one of the episodes that really kind of stuck with me in book 2 was the episode with the the map, where they're on a, what's it called? They're on a, one of the cars looks like a traditionally drawn map car. And the guy who voiced Newman, the guy who played Newman on Seinfeld, plays this cloud in the sky who blows the wind. And it's like, it's such a weird thing to look at, like when you do it, but it works so well. And it feels like everything feels so unique on this show. And we get introduced to another character going into next season, Grace, who will be the person we follow next season. And it'll be interesting to see where we go with that. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. Because today, the day I'm recording this, we have our final batch of episodes in Book 3 of Infinity Train. We'll be talking about that tomorrow. So, if you have HBOMax, please go and watch Infinity Train. If you don't have HBOMax, get the free trial and watch Infinity Train. It is such a good show. And so worth your time. You're not going to feel like you wasted anything watching this. Because the characters are all so fun to watch interact. And it really is. It's like they get to do so many visually interesting things on this show. I want to see this show go on for as long as they want to make it. Because they, like, the people behind it have such great ideas for the cars and, you know, everything that's happening. And like, it's like the conversation the show sparks about inherent good and inherent bad. It's just watch the show. It's so good. And we'll be back tomorrow with a review of Book 3 and the final 4 episodes of Book 3. So until then, have a great rest of your day.